Welcome. I have wanted to do this reading for a long time. I want to use this craft, this tool, to not only, guide me daily or guide others daily, but to get answers to situations and questions in our life that are, and for knowledge and growth and discovery, almost like a classroom, if you will. But again, I received a message that when someone goes to the front lines of evil, to fight evil, to confront evil, to balance the scales of justice, that when you fight evil anywhere, you fight evil everywhere. And I'm talking about beyond this planet. I mean, clearly, not just for your country. When you're truly fighting evil and going to the front lines of conflict and chaos, where the things that people are willing to do to the earth and each other are present, that spirit, that element that's behind that, is an element that is being fought across the universe. So, I don't know anything more right now before this reading than that is the power that you need to let soak into the sacrifice your loved ones or yourself are or have made. Confronting evil here is confronting evil across universes and galaxies. So this is for you. First, we'll start with the Native Heart Healing Oracle deck, a high vibrational deck of mandalas that are meant to heal and uplift and raise your vibration just upon looking at them. And we'll find a message from the divine to support these families on this day of 11/11, this day of manifestation, intuition, and power. And to those who have gone before, I call you forth. Ancestors who have paid the greatest sacrifice. Solar plexus, power. Used your power for good. The Silver Wolf, which is about instinct. And what resonates most with the Silver Wolf is using your instinct and abilities to get through an unknown situation, to traverse through uncharted waters, which is, I'm sure, that's exactly what soldiers use to get through those situations. It's what makes them powerful. But then we have the Orion Stargate. I want to read the Orion Stargate because I'm really curious as to how that's playing into the message. It may make more sense later as we do the message. Let me pull it up. Stargate of Orion. Freedom of expression, emotional intelligence, and like-minded connections. So right off the bat, freedom of expression, you are the wolves that protect the pack. With your abilities and your strength and your agility and skills that you develop from, I don't know if you can see the third eye as well. There is a little marking above the third eye. Using your instinct and your connection to fight these battles. The skills that you have acquired from walking this path on this planet that you can't you've seen what others haven't seen. They've seen what others have never seen. It makes them different, gives them a different skill set. But the wolf is also is a community. You know, a wolf pack is a community, and they take care of each other. And you are the wolves, the great wolves that protect the pack and our freedom of expression, our freedoms here. And there have always been those who have protected the pack. Always, always. Through every culture, through every... They have all protected the pack. This mandala has come to remind you of the stardust that creates your very being. The stargate within this mandala is a direct entry point to travel within the Orion constellation. Surrounding the stargate are symbols that send forth light codes to further awaken your crystalline being. This card indicates that you are an advanced initiate on your path. Be advanced. This mandala simply suggests that your physical self has become more of a light body. You may utilize this mandala to contact the Orion constellation through meditation. There are beings there who are ready and willing to assist you in your evolution should you choose to make this journey. And the thing about Orion too is, like, throughout, you know, according to history on this this side of the fence, as far as I don't know what you want to call it, but there was a thing called the Orion Wars, the Great Orion Wars. And there was a lot of conflict. Beautiful planets destroyed. So there is knowledge and wisdom from these beings who have destroyed planets to pass down to us on how to make this a world where we can all live and we can heal those that need to be healed, and we can drive out the darkness that needs to be driven out, that's creating an imbalance and a lower vibration here on this planet. Those lower three chakras, that red, gold, and orange, like those sex, money, power, that's where we're resonating, and we need to get up to the higher chakras of blues, greens, and purples. Finally, this mandala asks you to connect with the water elements both physically and energetically. Connect physically by swimming in natural water sources and increasing your pure water intake. On an energetic level, there is much for you to master with the water elementals. There is much for you to master with the water elementals, so take the time to connect through the below meditation. There's a meditation I won't read, but then the key elements are sapphire blue ray, throat chakra, which I saw the throat chakra come out when I was shuffling, water element, channeling celestial beings, and deep sleep. I think this is going to make, the Orion is going to make more sense as we go through the reading. Then what I would like to do is go to the Starseed Oracle deck. My goal here is to get higher messages from above to help deal with earthly matters. Right, sometimes we end up just going round and round and we never really get off the merry-go-round. Please, a message for our silver wolves, the leaders of our packs, the protectors. What message do you have to our children for they and their families? Yeah, it's crazy. Whoa. This was the energy I was thinking of when I was thinking of the Orion War and talking about the Orion Wars, and I don't know it, you know, like scripture or anything, but I thought of Mars. And I thought of Mars energy and how I wondered if Mars had something to do with the Orion Wars. And I'm not being silly, you know, Star Wars and movies like that. You know, there are ancient texts of once upon a time there was an ancient galactic war and this planet got reduced to rubble. And after deluges and floods and mudslides, all of that is underground, which is being, more and more things are coming to light every day, scientifically. But back to this, the great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. So the Orion Stargate, the Orion celestial beings, the ancestors of that energy are trying to help us not make the same mistake as what was made on Mars. And then if you look, there's kind of a ominous being energy, if you will. And this is really what we're dealing with. Not people in books. We're dealing with a spiritual war, which culminates in the physical. A new earth, it's happening. Keep holding the vision. Wow. 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 You are helping to create a new earth. Hold back the forces that are trying to turn it to this. And that is the side that you should always fight for. The side that keeps our planet from becoming this. Uninhabitable. Just like on Orion. Orion might even be more ancient than Mars. But it's happening. Keep holding the vision because of the sacrifices. And that's part of our part on this side of it. Is holding the vision of a peaceful new earth where we don't have to send our children off to defend anything. And then we have star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. And again, we have the Orion's belt, and the pyramids of Giza. Some of the ancient Egyptians in there. Maybe Thoth, I can't tell. Hathor, maybe. There are Hathors in this deck, but star ancestors. The conflict on Earth has happened other places again. When you are fighting those archons, those evil beings that are working through humanity, you are fighting. You are fighting something for the whole for the whole. For the whole Earth, for the whole galaxy, for the whole universe, for all the universes above there. You are stopping the spread of a horrible disease, I don't mean black as in without light. Beings without light, beings that cannot create, beings that need to live off of our energy in order to, our negative energy in order to survive. This is amazing. All right, let's get into this. You know, I watched this video on Frontline about the Korean War, and they were interviewing vets, and who really still only spoke Korean at that point, and the vets from from America, and they talked about, and this is common, that it was a really bloody battle, and they were holding out on two sides, and there was just a massive amount of dead in the middle. And there were these, the man said that he's like, it was almost like you could see something. like feeding. And if you look into this, this is like, again, this has come up a few times, where soldiers have said they've seen things, glows, energies above fields where fighting has taken place, or there have been a lot of people killed or hurt, or a lot of pain and suffering, that there are entities that are actually feeding. And I'm not trying to be morbid or macabre, but again, we are fighting something much deeper than another place, another country, we're fighting evil and destruction. All right, what do we have? What message do we have? Yeah, Seven of Swords. Again, ability. Got the moon energy again. Hidden abilities, gifts. The things that you all do, that they cannot, that it takes a special kind. It takes a warrior. King of Earth. Yeah, I'm just gonna King of Pentacles. Caring for others, making sure others are okay on this planet, making sure they have what they need. The happiness of families. Ten of Cups. And the Tower. Change. An event taking place, something happening. But you made that choice. The Lovers is about choice. You made a decision. Which is brave, because there is no comfort zone when you're in the armed forces, is there? It's a new journey with a lot of faith. But you have what you need. You have the tools you need. You're gonna be okay. Creating tranquility and peace on earth. Manifesting that for others. Protecting and clearing. Clearing out those harmful elements. Watching guard, keeping an eye out. Sword close. What a gift you give the world. And the world and then some recognizes. What you bring to earth, what you give to earth. The assistance. And there's no feeling like it, is it? Being the silver wolf, being the protector. Working with some element within yourself that you might not even quite understand. That just, you have to answer the call. And stand guard. And persevere. And you have to stay focused. And you have to put in the work and the discipline. The amount of knowledge and confidence and experience and protection that people haven't been to the heights, seen the things that you've seen. It's because of you that those things don't reach our shores. We don't see those things. We are so blessed to have you here on earth. And again, the heavens, they see you and the action that you take. Trust me, they do. To save the day. Spirit, using your abilities to help others, to work with others, learning what it is to truly work with others as a team for a common goal, the brotherhood, the camaraderie. But it's the good work that you do, the good seeds that you plant, that light that you shine around the world, that ends some of the hardest times. For others. You did that. And don't let anybody take that away from you. The pain that you know, most people can't understand. Only your brothers and sisters can. When you look out into the world, you know what to be grateful for. You know what to hold dear to you, what to fill your cups with. You know how to use your power. Take action, get things done. Helping others in the gift that you give to people. But taking on all of that, internalizing, gives you a power and an understanding that, again, most can't understand. The strongest of you have seen the dark and the light, but you never let it sway you from getting your wings, from doing the right thing. You were tempered by your experiences. It has made you what you are. A hero. I know maybe sometimes it doesn't always feel like you're that hero that brings justice. Maybe there's prices that you've paid. someone's worth fighting for, right? Someone waiting for you on the shore. Someone thinking about you, wondering how you're doing, sending you love and communication. Friends, family, community, sending you that strength. We send you that strength to be as a lion, but also to know when to be gentle with a lamb. And again, maybe we'll learn to work together. And 11:11, we can celebrate when the night no longer has to go off and absorb a different reality that lives almost like another dimension, but a different reality that lives within the reality of pop culture and society. Your strength lies in tapping in You've probably been a protector before. So don't forget to acknowledge that rainbow of light that you are. Choosing to use your heart. Choosing to fight for others. To sacrifice for others. That's using heart energy. Helping to balance out good and evil so that we can move forward as a race of people and manifest the kind of earth where we don't have to send anyone to pay that price for us anymore. Even though you have the power, even though there may be things that you do enjoy about it, holding down the world, saving the world, so to speak, but don't get trapped. Inside yourself, There's a key. There's always a solution. There's always an answer. And again, 11:11. People are happy to see you come home. To a foundation and a celebration and energy of people who are happy to see you. And you never know when the next time you're going to have to go off and deal with this guy again. When it's going to be time to put it all down and step back into your world, into a new world. To be with family and loved ones. At home, doing the things that you like to do. But it's your faith in your higher power that gets you through. Your spirit is stronger than you know, and that's what you have to rely on. Letting your spirit clear it all out. All it takes is one, right? One of those to clear out all that. To clear out. Don't carry it with you. It's not yours to carry. And the universe is grateful to you. The universe and the universes are grateful for what you sacrificed. It does matter. It does count. Your commitment to protecting to be that leader, that guardian, that power that stops anything that's not good for us, for only the good comes in, so that it never gets to us. Just the good gets to us. And we leave behind so we can transform this planet, a new earth, into a place where we're in touch with our intuition, our ability to care for ourselves, our ability to care for each other, and people's emotions are heart-centered. People start letting that good love in from their heart and transmuting the past, the pain. The pain, it's so much to carry that you have to give it to something bigger like the earth. Let her transmute it in her energy field. But you brought this light. And now it's time for all of you to lay to rest. Four of Swords. In the original tarot, the Four of Swords it's like some kind of like, I guess kind of a tomb in a church, but it's apparently soldiers, when they would come home from war, they would lay down in this tomb and lay everything that had happened down to die in that tomb. So when they got out of it and they got up, they wouldn't carry what they had experienced out into regular life. Easier said than done, I know. But there you are, being guided to move away. There's always help there for you. You just have to let it into your heart. You have to know when to allow it, when to let go. That's your victory. Light shining from above is always trying to communicate with you. you're in tune, and that's a good thing, that the light can shine on you, because there are people who care about you. It's more than just about you. There are people who want to celebrate and see you again. Look at divine feminine and masculine come out together, the Empress and the Emperor. Your parents, your grandparents, the universe. Just take that time to truly tap in. Release and allow the balance to flow back into your life. As above, so below. Walking away. Turning your back. On those painful things, those painful emotions. That's how you move through with ease. And receive those inspirations and ideas and support and guidance to help you move so effortlessly through uncharted waters. Brings to earth a happy ending. A knight in shining armor. A hero. And some of us have lost loved ones. So let's see if we have a message from the When You've Lost Someone You Love deck. Forever in my heart. And on the day of 11/11, 111, one day at a time, one step at a time, and one breath at a time. 111. That was amazing. Absolutely, absolutely amazing. So I want to get a starseed card for the way out of the reading, to end the reading. Came up again. Ending conflict. Stopping the destruction of a planet is also extremely huge. Clearly, cosmically. Not just here. Because we affect so many others. Yeah. Say yes to change. jump in. The Seven Sisters, birthing creation's tapestry of life, expression. Again, we have expression coming in again. Protecting our country. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. All paths lead home. All paths lead home. Child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. The universe knows and understands, even if the doctors don't, even if even if everybody around you doesn't, there's an energy that does. Turn your gaze within. And the intelligence lies within you. I still feel that this reading is open. That's why I'm being quiet, because there's still something else here. There's still something else here. So again, when I say that the universe and those beyond this realm, this planet, they recognize what you do, and you are fighting evil. Now, I don't always like to represent the goat with evil, because I think that's kind of like stereotypical and one biased. You know, I'm sure there's an evil goat out there, but but anywho, this energy of this card is what caprice, mischief, sexuality, fertility. And were we talking about the chakras and the vibrations that are reigning here on earth? The Greek satyr was part goat and part man and represented licentiousness, mischief, and caprice. The goat was also the symbol of Pan, the woodland god of the flocks, fertility, and nature. Pan was a lusty deity whose emblem was the phallus. When hunting was poor or the flocks declined, the Greeks would blame Pan and beat his image with squills, a type of bulbous herb, to release his reproductive energies. Pan was thus an early scapegoat. Russian peasant folklore tells of a similar mischievous forest spirit, the Laishi, which had goat hooves and horns as well as black fur, wings, and a tail. The Greek god Dionysus was also frequently represented by the image of a goat. Someone with a Dionysian character is considered frenzied, lawless, or possessing orgiastic propensities. Animal totem energy. And then what came out with it? Spider, protection, aid, wisdom. and the goat. And that's the spider imagery. Spiders are found throughout the world and appear in the legends of nearly all peoples. They are frequently depicted as helpers, protectors, and creators. The Ojibwa people hang hoops of spider webs over their infants to protect them from harmful influences. Other Native American peoples, particularly those of the Southwest, associate the spider with the grandmother spirit who lives underground. The spider, those 3 cards that fell out from the healing article, one of them was Grandmother Moon, Oracle earlier, and I put them back. Was self-discovery, Grandmother Moon, and the Dream Shield. Southwest associate the spider with the grandmother spirit who lives underground. The spider grandmother is a source of wisdom and a link to the underworld. She rises from her realm to offer advice, particularly before a dangerous or large undertaking. The spider woman in this painting, draped in a thick robe with flowing hair and with a ghostly face, recalls the legends of the ancient grandmother. So protection, aid, wisdom. This is you. This is what is happening. You are protecting against more than just another country, another people, another religion, another tribe. Again, when you fight evil here, you fight evil everywhere. And this, I just think that that's bravery from the Compendium of Constellations, straight off the top. Hercules. Tap into your spirit nature. Wow, bravery. That's amazing. On the bottom of the deck, encompass. You encompass bravery, the vibration of bravery. I mean, hands up. You got that wolf energy, you know? A wolf will defend its pack. To the teeth, to the death. And this is who you are. Universally. And it's your sacrifices. Your energy. Your application, your skill set, your abilities that are going to create a new earth for everyone. And maybe if you look a little deeper within inside yourself, do a little digging, this might not be anything new for you. But you are, this is something, again, ancient that has happened many times before on this planet. And this Orion energy came up in 2 different decks. And the 7 sisters, that came out earlier when I was shuffling. That's the Pleiadian. It's right above Orion. This conflict, this energy that has been here before, you are still fighting that same energy. An energy. What are you fighting? Oh God, I just got goosebumps up my legs. You're fighting the energy that did this to Mars. That's it. Full circle. You're fighting the energy that did this to Mars. You're fighting the energy that destroyed a planet with clearest water as far as you could see in the Orion star system. Mintaka is the name of the planet. You are fighting this same entity that destroyed Mars. So everything that you do should have more pride exponentially. Because again, you are holding down the front against the spread of this virus that destroyed Mars and the Orion conflict. I think actually, just for there's actually a card where it talks about conflict and karmic relationships and Orion. But anywho, that's what you're facing when you face evil on this planet. The same evil that destroyed Mars and other planets. Everyone is grateful. Stop for a moment and listen to the applause and feel the reverence that spheres upon spheres upon spheres have for you. Thank you.